right into it, and we're gonna start it off with the word no. Sometimes we love to hear it, sometimes we don't love to hear it, sometimes we're afraid to use it, sometimes we're not afraid to use it. But I just want to let you know that no means next opportunity. Maybe you haven't gotten a call back from that job and you've been applying multiple times, and it's like, what's going on? Why am I not getting this job? I don't understand. Why am I not getting this internship? Why is this relationship not working? Why does it feel like my life is surrounded by rejection, especially when I need a yes at this very moment, during this very time in my life that's so very crucial? What is going on? But I want to encourage you to know that sometimes things don't happen in our life because it's protection. Rejection doesn't always mean necessarily a bad thing, but maybe you are settling for less. You were settling for less, and you got, what that TikTok say? Think bigger. You need to be thinking bigger. Exactly. You need to be thinking bigger. You need to know that what God created in you, what God started in you, He's going to finish. Okay? And sometimes we don't have these things because we don't ask. But also remember this: you may not be prepared for what you're praying for. You praying for this, you're praying for that, you want this, you want that, but are you ready? Can you literally sit down and say, yes, I'm ready to receive these blessings. Yes, I'm ready to receive this job. I'm ready to receive this task, this role. I'm ready to be in that relationship. Are you? Is there something that you still need to fix within you? Is there more that you can do? Is there more that you can ask, that you could pray for? Are you settling for less? Are you settling for the bare minimum? Are you being realistic? There's so many questions that go on to it, but are you ready for what you pray for? You could be praying that your business blows up and so many other things, but you're not knowledgeable of what it takes to really carry a business. And this is what happens when we not only abuse our prayers, but sometimes when we do things out of God's will for us, we end up messing up what could have been great, what could have been perfect, what was meant to be right, because we mishandle it and we don't know how to deal with it. We don't know how to, you get what I'm saying? You were so in a rush to get in a relationship and be with somebody that there were parts of yourself that you needed to fix, to be with that person, and now it's not clicking, or it's not right because it wasn't supposed to be at this time. It wasn't supposed to be at this time at all. You get what I'm saying? You're starting this business, or you're up in this leadership, but you can't take the criticism. You can't take the criticism, and now you're not even happy from where you at, because you were supposed to. The main thing that I think life is about is getting through adversity and helping others. That's like the two main things. And obviously, as years go on, my perspective changes, and so I'll probably go back to this video and be like, well, I think life means this. But for now, those are the two things that I believe that it means. And so yeah, so you're going through that and you're mishandling it. But when you go through those things, usually, like, for the most part, they help you, right? I know sometimes it's cliche to say, like, you grow through what you go through, and this had to happen to make you stronger. I get it's annoying sometimes. Sometimes I don't even like to hear it. I understand you completely, 100%. But sometimes that storm, that trial, that tribulation is literally what made you greater. There was literally something that had to force you, that had to shake you to say, wake up, wake up, wake up. So now I'm going to make you uncomfortable. Okay? I'm going to make you uncomfortable. And then that's going to start taking out things and processing things for you to become a better version of you. So sometimes it's not cliche, and it's just reality. And I know that when I was in one of my storms and one of my trials, that, at the end of it, it was like, okay, like, I'm sad I had to go through that, but where would I have been if I didn't? After, in the midst of that trial, I started my cosmetic business. I really started to gain confidence. Like, low self-esteem comes here and there, but I promise you, it is not bad like it used to be. I became closer with God than I had probably ever been in my life. So I know if I would have stayed in that comfort or in that place, that I wouldn't have expanded and become better than, where I am today. So I just want to encourage somebody to remember that no means next opportunity. Sometimes rejection is protection. Also, sometimes it's not your time yet. It's not yet. It's just not yet. Social media is hard for us to remember that it's okay to just be where you are, but social media just has us thinking we have to be doing this and this and this and this and this. And if we're not doing it, then we're not productive, and we're not successful, and we're not going to get a good relationship, and we're going to be unappealing, unattractive, whatever it is. But sometimes you just got to slow down, and also just be grateful for where you're at right now. Be grateful for where you're at right now. Don't worry so much on the past or where you wish you were, or how you wish things would go back to how they were or be different. But just focus on what's now and be encouraged by that. And don't miss the blessing in the now. You get what I'm saying? You might be chasing the car, the money, the job, and things like that, but those are all temporary things. None of that is forever. None of that is secure either. So I just want to encourage you to keep holding on. Just remember, what Tyler Perry say, millions could say no, but all you need is one yes from God. And that's all you need. Continue to pray. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it feels like you'd be talking to a brick wall. It's like all these things are happening in the world. God already knows what I'm going through. But there is so much power in prayer. And prayer shows our dependency to him. Yes, he knows what's going on, but it's just saying that, okay, I submit to you, and this is what I need. And also don't forget to help God help you. You could be praying for all these things. It's just like, say you're praying for a test, right? You're praying, God, help me to pass this test. But if you never study, if you don't even take an hour or two out your day to study for that test, that's not how it works. He's not just somebody. He can, but you have to work with him. You get what I'm saying? So just stay encouraged. I know it's hard. I know life is hard. I know just being religious is hard. Being a human is hard right now. It's tough out here. I understand completely, and I empathize with you all. But keep holding on. Don't give up. Keep putting in job applications. Keep putting in, just anything. But sometimes God just wants you to stand still. And I think that's the biggest thing I'm learning. Just stand still. Just stand still. Just stand still. Don't even literally stand still. And standing still in God, what it means to me is really just having faith and praying, and really just stop trying to do it all. Stop trying to do it all. But just stand still and pray. And those are the two things that I think are important when you're going through that type of season. So yeah, be careful what you pray for. Make sure you're ready for what you're praying for. Make sure you can take it. Don't rush things. Don't mishandle things. Don't misuse it. Be patient. That's also a hard thing too. Waiting to hear God's voice. Sometimes God talk like this, and sometimes you wondering when you're gonna get the answer. I get it. So none of us have a rule book to this thing called life, or answer book, whatever you want to call it. None of us do. But just keep going. Keep going. Get up out of bed, and if all you did was brush your teeth, and got in the shower, you put on some new clothes, and you lay back down, I'm proud of you. If that's all you did today. And if that's all you do for tomorrow. But don't stay there. Have your pity party, cry, whatever. Do what you gotta do. Get back up. Don't let life beat you up. Don't let it pull you down so much that you forget how worthy you are, how special you are, how important to this world that you are, and how it wouldn't be the same without you here. So you matter. We want you here. You are important. You are loved. Don't believe the lies that are in your head, because your head will lie to you. And remember who you are. Okay? So that is all, my lovelies. Shop Stay Based. While you're at it, they have the most affordable, unique t-shirts. I love it. Not only is it a Black-owned clothing line, it's also a Christian-owned clothing line, and they just have so many things. They just stocked with bags, I believe, and I definitely bought myself a bag because they were so cute. And they also have mugs, and I believe they have a few other things. Also, it's getting cold outside, so you're gonna want to get a hoodie from them, okay? But oh, and it's also Mary Joan. I don't know if that's a word, but I just love unity, black love, black everything. So definitely, she is. You see, definitely good support, and stay encouraged. And we will see you on our next First Class Friday.